and Ethan Shit Show.
I'm Logan.
And I'm Ethan. We don't really know what to expect from this episode, so neither should you.
Either way, we hope you come along for the ride and enjoy.
All right, welcome to the next episode of the Logan Ethan Shit Show. Logan's going to present a topic like I did last week. We'll get over some weekly topics that we usually talk about. First, we have a funny story about one of my neighbors and my dogs. So yesterday, because whenever we're just putting him in the car, we were going to bring him over to Logan's house because we were doing some stuff and didn't want him to be alone at my house for we were gone for yesterday?
Years, yeah.
Fucking 12 hours. So I just we just didn't put them on a leash or nothing. They were just going to hop in the car. Well, one of my neighbors was walking. I guess she was taking the trash out or something. And this chick, my dog saw her, and he's friendly as fuck, and he got excited. So he runs up to her, thinking, it's fine. Somebody's going to pet me or, He's like that little Rick and Morty thing. Somebody pet me. But anyway, this girl starts screaming like she's getting, destroyed.
Yeah.
She's screaming like a gang of, wild coyotes was, running after her. And she doesn't really speak English, so after we finally corralled the dogs and got them in the truck, I was picking up my other dog. I got the first one in, picking up my other dog, and she just yells at me, "Why you like this?"
Yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty weird because I can understand there's people that don't like dogs, but looking at those dogs, I just don't know how you could feel threatened. And I've been bit by small dogs before, but I don't know.
But he didn't do any sort of aggression.
Yeah, he wasn't even running at her. He was running around her.
He was just running around.
Yeah.
But anyway, so my anger got the best of me in the heat of the moment. It wasn't funny in the heat of the moment because I looked at her and I said, "No, you shut the fuck up and go inside. Calm the fuck down." And she kind of stared at me and then she went inside.
Probably know what you were saying.
Yeah, she's probably like,
"Okay." Like that fucking Vine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that happened on Sunday.
Yeah, we're on Monday now. I don't know. People are just the human race is doomed.
This is funny as fuck.
Fuck.
Why you like this? Now it's me. That's our inside joke for now.
Fucking acting like the goddamn world's gonna end.
It's kind of funny.
There's been some changes to the room. Nothing that you guys could see, but
well, the lighting.
We're officially moved out. So my topic's not gonna be as polished as Ethan's. I really just been hella fucking busy, but I've been thinking about this one for a while. So I don't know how long we can go about it, or how long you care, or how long you're gonna talk, because I don't know how much you're gonna care about it. I guess is what I should say. But
I re-listened to the last episode. It was just a bunch of me rambling on, honestly.
That's cool.
So
it's gonna be like that for topics. Like if it's my topic, I'm sure I'm gonna talk more, and then
yeah.
So
I tried to have my topic more where it's interesting to both of us.
Yeah.
Because more was not as opposed to all right, what's new in metalcore?
Well, then I failed tonight, so.
No, that's all good. I'm just saying that's what I was trying to go for.
And then real quick before we get into the topic, sorry, I'm having microphone issues. We were gonna do a quick little recap of Rick and Morty episode 4.
I don't know. It was Rick Appendant Spray.
I think it's 4. Yeah.
I think yeah. It was great.
I would say it was better than the first. I think it trumped the first for me. And then still not as good as that third one. Just because of how political it was. I like when shows jab at politics. I like it when they go for both.
They did.
Yeah.
So that was pretty sick.
I like it when they don't choose a side and fucking castrate you for the thinking incorrectly.
The sperm shit was fucking hilarious, dude. And then there's a giant incest baby out in space. I bet we're gonna see it just randomly flying around one episode or something.
It's gonna be the new Screaming Sun.
Yeah, they're just gonna see it randomly floating around one time. They're gonna be flying in the ship or something like that. And I really hope that they bring back Mr. Poopy Butthole this season.
I see in the intro. I think that's Noob Noob, right? The one he's giving mouth to mouth to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just rewatched the episode the other day. If you remember, Rick goes on this long speech, and Morty thinks it's Rick like talking to him about like it's like lovey dovey, and Rick's like crying and shit, but it's actually about Noob Noob. And then he kills Noob Noob. Morty does because he's pissed at him.
I don't remember a
He
lot of
starts
old
giving him
episodes,
mouth- yeah.
honestly.
That was the episode with Logic in it.
Oh shit! The concert at the end.
Yeah. It's pretty legit.
It's
I think it was in the Vindicator episode. That's what it was
okay.
called.
It's already getting toasty in here. Summer, I'm not complaining. If you live in Arizona or like the South, then I know I'm gonna sound like a whiny little bitch, but summer in this state has been pretty fucking rough so far.
Well, recently though, it's been a lot of rain, so it's pretty kind of nice and clouds.
Well, but that brings its own set of issues because then we get humidity. Yeah.
But it's not as fucking blazing outside,
Yeah.
so that's better.
Yeah.
But I think it's this lighting, this new lighting, that's making it fucked in here.
We've gone over 100 a few days.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know a few weeks ago it was like 116 in fucking Rio.
Yeah.
She was fucked. But I don't know. I kind of had like a mini argument with my dad because he's in the South, so he has hella humidity, and I was kind of telling him that I personally feel like dry heat could be worse in some scenarios.
Yeah.
Because I've been in humidity. I've been to Florida and I've grew up in the South, so I've kind of seen both, and I don't know. Like they both have their pros and cons, but
I'd prefer dry heat, honestly,
yeah.
because humidity just makes you feel fucking gross.
Yeah, but it makes you sweat, and then that cools your body down.
Well, so does the dry heat.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. But what I don't like about the dry heat is just like you could feel your fucking skin, like just it feels like it's peeling off,
Yeah.
like you're fucking beef jerky, like you're out on a fucking drying rack.
Damn.
Like, have you seen that movie Rango?
Yeah.
That's how I feel every day at work.
That's funny.
Anyway, getting off topic. But so my topic today is DeWalt tools. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, oh god. Here we go. I was literally about it. I wouldn't be able to say much.
You just turn your mic off and sit there, or what?
They have a drill and toolbox and yeah.
No, I wanted to talk about Disney and how fucking much. I'm kind of torn because obviously it's just a business, but I don't really fuck with it. I mainly want to go into like all the companies that they just fucking swallow up. It's like they're a fucking great white shark and they just fucking
The corporization of Disney.
yeah
Yeah. The monopolization, which
Yeah.
is supposed to be illegal, but
Yeah, I watched a video on that a few months back on how they like get away with it, and it's just I don't know, man, it's fucking weird. But so I have a list pulled up here. Some of these you probably never even heard of, or some of these you probably didn't even know that they owned. So they got ABC,
all right.
ESPN, Touchstone Pictures.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's movies. Marvel, we knew that. Lucasfilm. Okay, I want to go into Marvel. So Marvel has always been bad about milking, even before Disney.
Yeah.
But now that Disney swallowed up, it's
Oh yeah, no. There's new movies all the time and shows and
like I'm torn about that Black Widow movie because they're advertising the fuck out of it, and I don't know. I know you don't keep up with it, but in the second to last Avengers, Black Widow fucking died, and so now they're making a movie about her past life, like before she died.
oh
But I have no interest in watching a movie about somebody that I know is dead.
yeah,
That's a weird mental thing for me.
yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen the trailer, but Hopper from Stranger Things is in there.
Oh no.
But yeah, I guess that's just part of my point is it just feels like anything they could push out, they will. And I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at with like Harry Potter and like all the big franchise movies. Like I feel like they could just fucking film a dog shitting on the grass and throw that fucking label on it and make $1 million.
Let's just make a short film about that.
I'm down. But I don't know. Do you like agree that there's definitely more Marvel is getting more and more washed out, as if it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
before.
No, all that stuff is getting washed out. And
Yeah.
the thing that bothers me on that list, I mean, I know I can see that there's more, but why the fuck does Disney need to own sports?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's all money. It's all fucking money.
Dis-
I think
this is the new Disney sport.
I think they should acquire the P Hub.
I bet it's coming.
Imagine that. That'd be fucking weird.
It's on Disney Plus. They have the adult section.
Yeah. I don't know. Disney does have some good movies. I think Ratatouille's pretty good, which is funny because they're milking everything else, and I've won another Ratatouille. They have like a sequel to every other fucking Pixar film. I think Ratatouille's Pixar. Either way, but Ratatouille, they left it dead in the water. So anyway, Lucasfilms, I personally feel like they're doing the same thing with Star Wars. Not as bad,
It's pretty
but
bad.
it's pretty bad. Yeah.
No, it's pretty bad.
And I think there's a show. Well, there's The Mandalorian,
Yeah.
which apparently is good, but I feel like these people are just saying that. I don't know. I
I
tried
haven't watched
watching
it.
it, but I've never really been invested in the universe to begin with. So they also own A&E, 50% equity holding with the Hearst Corporation.
Wait, A&E?
That's a cable network.
Yeah, okay. So they own The Walking Dead. No, that's AMC. Never mind.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet, but maybe it's on here. Wouldn't surprise me. The History Channel, but we knew that because that's on Disney Plus. And it's also crazy because they did all this before. I mean, it's quite genius if you think about it, because they did all this and then they came out with fucking Disney Plus.
But they don't have ESPN on Disney Plus.
They don't, no. So that's on here. It says 80% stake. So I think whoever owned ESPN before, I guess it'd be ESPN. I don't know. I guess probably still has the rights to their own app and their own subscription service, is what I could guess.
Oh, okay.
But Disney owns 80% of it.
Damn. And it won't be long till it's 100. So.
Yeah. But it's just crazy that they did all this and then Disney Plus came out. And then that basically, like, if you notice, Disney movies are slowly starting to disappear off Netflix and Hulu and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. If you're a Disney fanatic, you're forced to get the Disney.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's genius. I guess you can't really talk shit about it because they're making a fucking stupid amount of money.
No.
I'll look at the statistic, but like the first hour that they launched Disney Plus, it was already like some absurd amount of subscriptions. And then I did the math once times 13 or whatever it is a month. Anyway, Lifetime,
What the fuck?
Pixar, we knew that.
Yeah. Well, they've owned Pixar for a long
Yeah.
time.
Hollywood Records.
Huh.
Vice Media, they only have 10% stake in that, whatever that is.
Vice. That's like I see a bunch of shit on that.
Oh, on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
I wonder if it's the same. Huh. Core Publishing. All right, and then they also, we're not done yet. Marker Studios. It's a production company for popular YouTube channels that has since been folded into the areas of the company after a troubled few years. Steamboat Ventures. It's a venture capital company that invests in some web's top startups. For instance, the popular GoPro, Photobucket, and host of the Chinese social media and gaming companies have relationships with Disney through Steamboat Ventures.
That's like that shit on South Park. Did you ever watch those episodes?
No.
Oh, they went to China. The South Park people did, and they come to find out like there was like an evil like ruler and shit over there, and that evil ruler, communist ruler, was Mickey Mouse. It was fucking
shit.
funny.
I didn't Paradise PD do something like that?
I don't really remember.
Because the Paradise PD had a Mickey, and that episode was fucking great.
I don't honestly. I don't really remember.
They met Walt Disney, and they figured out he was a fucking racist, monopolistic peckerhead.
Yeah. Well, that's what they did in South Park too.
Yeah, okay.
They was like, oh, it's Mickey Mouse, and then it shows Mickey. He's like beating the shit out of somebody because they weren't like complying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they got Earthstar Incorporated, a company for private jets to cart Disney exclusives or executives around.
Huh.
There's also a management company called the Synergy Group.
Synergy. I feel like I've heard that before.
Isn't that the fucking? I'm gonna search it. Isn't that the stickers that are on your TV that tell you how much money you're gonna save in a year if you buy that TV?
that's what Synergy is.
Son
yeah.
of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. I'm in.
I don't know. And then Where are we at here? Steamboat Ventures, Earthstar Incorporated. Um, what media companies does Disney not own? They don't have DreamWorks yet,
Oh,
and that's gonna be your Shrek and your Despicable Me, right?
I think Despicable Me. Yeah, I don't think Despicable Me is on there. But let
Yeah.
me hold on real quick, dude. I got to interject here. There's a loophole that went through that though, because Hulu owns parts in DreamWorks.
Oh, okay.
If you notice, they have Shrek and all that shit on there, and Disney owns parts of Hulu because you can buy the Disney Plus Hulu ESPN bundle.
Right.
So they don't own it yet, but they pretty much own the rights to their movies that are on
Yeah.
streaming services already.
That's insane. And then like this is all also like I can't. My mom still pays for cable, and I can't believe that shit because by the time I have kids, cable won't exist.
No, it's not.
Which-
It probably won't exist here in the next couple of years.
It has its pros and cons because cable's like $100, but by the time, if you want to get up in the times with everything,
It'll be about 100.
it could be more if they keep branching off. Like we have Discovery now,
Yeah.
and then there's Paramount, which is new.
Paramount, yeah.
So
and then
they're all-
HBO,
Yeah,
and there's Showtime,
yeah.
Netflix, Hulu, Peacock. I've been seeing a bunch of shit about that.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
that's supposed to be
through
like
the
a
Roku.
TV though.
Yeah, we were watching an Olympic shit on there. It's
Yeah.
like a live TV for free.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's fucking crazy. So they don't own DreamWorks. They don't own HBO. which
Nice.
is not a surprise. One of the other companies that own everything is Time Warner Incorporated, which owns HBO, Warner Brothers, the CW, DC Comics, and AOL.
So that's the thing. That's like everybody's fear right now is if Disney buys it, they're not going to go for those little things.
Right.
If Disney were to want to get all that shit, they would buy out Time Warner, like you just said. Because that's one of the big things that people say is, oh, well, they don't own Warner Brothers yet. And that's like where the DC comes in.
Right.
Because if you notice, their DC movies, they're still, people don't like them as much, but like, they don't put them out like Marvel.
Yeah.
Not near as much.
I'd like to say they try to polish him, but there's some pretty shit DC movies. Let's be real.
Well, yeah,
But,
but it's also just because like they're not on that Marvel
That money hype train, yeah.
monopoly yet. So if Disney were to buy out that shit, bro, I think you'd be seeing one month there would be a Marvel movie, next month it'd be DC, then Marvel, DC, just back and.
And that also leads to the Spider-Man controversy. Do you remember that?
Well, he's owned by Sony,
Yeah.
the character himself.
I want to say they got in a lawsuit because Disney put him in their movie, The Avengers,
And Sony sued
and
him.
then they got all butthurt, which good for them. I doubt they won. I didn't keep up with it, to be honest with you, but
A lot of the times, I bet Disney just settled because
yeah.
they do that shit on small scales that you don't like.
Oh yeah. They're
Like
constantly.
if they give the wrong meds out at the hospital and the family sue or whatever, this hospital won't even dispute it. They're just like, oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
What are you asking for? $3 million? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. And I guess Time Warner Incorporated also has the popular anime house Studio
Crunchyroll?
Ghibli.
Oh,
It's
that's
also distributed by Disney. It's not owned by it.
that's fucking
Anime.
Yeah, that's that. There's a bunch of shit that's like a popular thing right now.
Oh, that's another streaming service. Not that we care about it,
Crunchyroll,
but Crunchyroll. Yeah. What about the Disney Fox merger? The Disney Fox deal expected to close in summer of 2019 complicates things a great deal. While a lot of geeks are excited about it, the creative freedom that comes with merger regarding Marvel copyrights and film fans are nerding out about the potential reboots of popular franchises. But there's some franchises that don't deserve a reboot.
Well, I feel like I don't know much about the difference between a merge and like a buyout, but I think a merge is more like the company still stays more independent
Right.
than just Disney shit. But it makes sense because if you think about it, like The Simpsons are on Disney Plus.
Yeah, they help each other, I guess.
Yeah, they pretty much own The Simpsons and
Yeah. Even so, this would really increase the things Disney owns in our pop culture shows like The Simpsons,
yeah.
American Horror Story, American Idol, Family Guy, films like Alien,
Family
Home
Guy.
Alone, Avatar, Deadpool, Independence. They already have Deadpool because it's Marvel.
Family Guy.
It's saying if it happens.
No, but Family Guy is Adult Swim. Oh, is Adult Swim with Fox?
It might be.
Oh, so if Disney bought out them, Rick and Morty would be under Disney, bro. Holy shit!
Yeah, it's
That was.
funny.
Oh my god.
By the time we have kids, Disney won't be. Well, it'll probably still be known as the kid shit, but I bet they're gonna start getting some of that adult cartoon shit.
Well,
For
they're
sure.
already pretty much doing it. I mean, as much as as much as the Simpsons are rated like TV PG or whatever, they're not for kids, bro.
Yeah.
Like at all. That's like a classic adult cartoon.
It's the thin line, yeah.
Yeah, that and then Deadpool's not for kids, obviously.
Definitely, yeah.
And then what was it? The new Doctor Strange coming out. It's like rated R. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what I think we talked about that on a previous show. It's gonna be like a horror movie or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, and then I wanted to look.
Oh wait, so did you? I thought Disney owned fucking parts of our food, bro. Like I thought they owned the company Nestle.
Nestle?
Like the water company and shit.
Oh,
I thought
shit.
they had stakes in that too.
I didn't see it on
Because
here. But,
that just sounded like just media.
right? Hold on.
I think honestly, this is be scary. I hope I'm not right about this, but I'm pretty sure that I heard somewhere that like Disney owns stakes in some of like that type of shit. Like they have a stake in like the fucking water we drink.
It wouldn't surprise me. And like, well, it's like Amazon has Whole Foods, and
Yeah.
now they're joining the space race.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're all just everybody's just all the big and Apple. Well, it was a while ago, but they bought Beats, and that was gonna be my original topic because there's some shit with that too if you really think about it.
Apple?
Apple and Beats. That shit's weird because Beats, like, there's a new Beats that came out that are almost identical to AirPods, and
Yeah.
it makes you wonder what the fuck they're doing.
Well, Apple bought out Beats for sure.
No, I know, but why would they?
It's like sneakerheads. It's like people like the Beats brand.
Right, that's like the video I watched. Yeah,
Yeah.
They developed the brand, and I know you like it and everything, but it's, in my opinion, it's lesser quality than Apple stuff. So it's interesting to me that they would sell that alongside. Like, I wouldn't buy Beats earbuds over an AirPods Pro. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
Because I'm not looking for the brand.
Yeah.
But I know that that's what they're going for. Anyway.
Yeah. It's like they're like the Nike of the Apple products.
Yeah.
Because I don't really like that brand at all anyway for shoes or anything.
Nike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate it too.
So that's kind of like the same thing. Like people just buy it for the brand,
Yeah.
just for the name.
And that's how I am with like my tools.
Yeah.
But it's more than just that, in my opinion, for the tools, because it's like the batteries. It's like an ecosystem. But I know that's also a business scheme. They want you to get in there and stay in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But yeah, dude. I could have sworn that there was like some sketchy shit going on where they bought out parts of Nestle and shit, dude.
I'm looking right here.
It's some scary shit, dude.
Look at this fucking chart. Uh-oh.
That's they made it the Mickey Mouse ears.
Holy shit.
Ooh, there's a bug flying around, dude. Flew by my ear and tickled.
Yeah, look, so red is film. I'll put this picture up on the screen if I remember. Red is film. Television is blue. Music, let's see if there's a food. Finance. Theater. Consumer goods.
Yeah.
Property and parks. Publishing and digital / miscellaneous.
What's the consumer goods?
Shit. What color was it? Let's see.
Brown, I think.
Brown.
Where's brown?
Maybe that's just like a universal key. Maybe they don't. Oh, here. Oh, Spiro. No, that's like those remote control cars.
You don't have any brown on there? I could have. I don't think I'm tripping. I'm pretty sure I heard something about that. Wait,
Oh.
what's that?
Disney park merchandising. I mean, they sell their own food,
No.
like at the parks, but.
Huh.
Yeah, retail. That's at the parks. Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
That's another thing I want to talk about. Like, I know you've never been, but Disney World. I've never been to Disneyland, but I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a really great, like, once in a lifetime experience. But it's fucking obnoxious how much money they fucking pull in.
Yeah.
The tickets are cheap compared to like other amusement parks, but they just fuck you, man.
Yeah.
$10 pretzel, fucking $30 cup to fucking put your drink in, $5 refills. You can get some popcorn.
Goddamn.
So here I was gonna look at the Disney Plus subscribers.
Huh.
I remember when it came out. I read that number like for the first like month. They were just it was fucking
Oh,
obnoxious.
I'm gonna call this right now. So I bet one day, and it might not be even that far away from here. They're gonna come out with something like the fucking Roku. It's gonna be a Disney remote. I bet you.
Yeah.
I fucking bet, dude. It's just gonna be bam, right there.
All right. So in quarter one of 2020,
Whenever it came out.
whenever it came out, I think right. I don't know.
It came out last year, I think, right? In
Yeah.
2020.
So they had 26.5 million subscribers.
Okay.
Quarter two, 33.5. Quarter three, 57.5. Quarter four, 73.3. Let me whip out the motherfucking calculator on that. Is it $15 a month, do you know?
I thought it was pretty like cheap. Hold on. Damn, we're getting in here. That's HBO Max.
Oh.
It's the Disney bundle.
I want to say like 15, but it might be it's 10. Here.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty.
How much?
I just looked it up. The Disney shit's not really telling me much. It's $8 a month.
Oh, okay. Still, let's do that math. By 73 million times how much was it?
8.
Bro. $586 million. 400,000.
And that's just a month. So times that by 12.
Damn it, didn't give me the fucking number. Son of a bitch. Alright.
Because that's how much they would make a year. That's how much they would be making. That's how much they would make last year.
That's fucking... Alright, here. How are we gonna fucking do this? 5... You know how to do this? Because I'm fucking dumb.
No. You would just have to... I would go to the Google bar and type in that
Yeah,
right there.
That's what I should have done. Times 12. Here, I'll spell it out because there's a bunch of words. 7,036,800,000 fucking thousand.
That's just in 1 year.
And it's only going up. I mean, look at those numbers when it started. It literally 20, 40, 60, almost tripled. Well, more than tripled.
Yeah, and then you think like a big Marvel budget or like a big Marvel movie typically costs you like whenever you just look at that you're like, damn, that movie cost $100 million to make. That's a lot of money, but not whenever it's up against $7 billion.
Yeah, and this isn't even factoring in movie revenue, movie theater revenue.
Well, that didn't happen last year, but yeah, this year.
No, yeah, I'm just saying. It's now that we open up and shit, like
Yeah.
And I don't really know how that. I'm assuming the movie theater gets their profit, obviously, and then. But either way, I'm sure they're making a fucking stupid amount of money on that.
Well, but whenever they came out with new movies last year, because the theaters were closed, they were charging $30 a movie.
Yep.
And I'm sure a lot of people bought that. That was for that Mulan movie came out, and what else came out that cost money too?
I think that Raya
and the Last Dragon, yeah.
But I will give them credit where credit is due. They were putting that movie Luca. We watched it.
Yeah.
And they threw it in theaters, and then they threw it right on Disney Plus
For free?
Yeah.
Huh.
And they did that with a few other ones. So
I think that movie that just came out, you had to pay for it, Cruella or whatever.
Oh yeah, we saw that in theaters. It was fucking trash, but
Well, but I'm pretty sure you had to pay for that one.
yeah. But anyway, it's
That's insane, dude. That's just for their subscription service, like you said. And just considering the prices for the parks, imagine how much their park is making a day. A day.
yeah, because like the tickets aren't cheap, like I said, but they're not like too terribly expensive for what you're getting. But they just I tried to go in there and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna spend money, and then you just, especially when you go with women, I'll be honest, especially a significant other, it gets fucked, and that's exactly what they want you to fucking do. Here, I want to look.
What?
See, because that's 7 billion. because my boss and I were doing this once because we were in fucking Santa Fe and there was a dude that had a net worth of $1 billion.
Yeah.
And we were like, what does $1 billion even like look like?
It's 100. It's 1,000 million.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
1,000. Like if you got $1 million, and you put it in a stack of 1,000, or not even 1,000. If you put it in if you got $1 million and you made a million stacks.
It's just fucking like I'm all down for being a millionaire and shit, but I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna argue if I ever end up being a billionaire, but I'm like, God damn it, I don't want to be. But that's just fucking insane. And that's a company, of course. They're paying employee wages too, but still.
Yeah, they're paying for the movies, like I said, and they're paying. So I mean, there's money going out too. That's not all gonna be going straight to Walt Disney's pocket.
And I'm sure their fucking taxes are insane.
Well,
if they're paying him.
Yeah, I was about to say, it wouldn't surprise me if they weren't paying it.
Speaking of companies making a crazy amount of money, fucking Ford was in a lawsuit by the IRS.
Damn.
They were fucking importing those fucking pedo vans because they were built in another country for Ford. And so there's like a import fee if it's a commercial vehicle. So they were putting a fake seat in the middle so they could call it a passenger van and save money on taxes. And then as soon as they got to the United States, they took the seat out and sold it.
Yeah, all right. All right.
And they fucking caught him.
Fuck yeah.
But I'm sure they'll fucking schmeasel their way out of there, too.
All right, real quick to go back to your topic. So the Walt Disney Company and Nestle have struck a strategic alliance encompassing theme park sponsorship, licensing activities, and joint marketing tie-ins to estimate the 15-year deal as worth at $30 million over the life of the agreement.
Shit.
Yeah.
So you were right, yeah.
Yeah. They don't own it. It's kind of like that merger. It's not really a merger either. It's kind of just like an advertisement.
A partnership.
Deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not as crazy as I was trying to make it out to be. Like they own the water bottles. I don't think that it's that far. I think that they just like whenever you go to Disney, I'm sure it's like Nestle food shit.
Well, that's what I was just when we were at Disney Springs. I didn't see any Nestle Toll Houses, but I did see that place Gordon's that just opened recently, and it's a bakery, so maybe they have something to do with Nestle. I don't know.
Well, they sold the bottled waters, or they Nestle?
I don't know. We didn't get bottles of water. We just got cookies.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I don't recall seeing any Nestle's, but all the stands and shacks sell like brownies and shit, so maybe that is Nestle. I don't know.
Well, whenever you buy like some of the Nestle bottles at Walmart and shit, there's been times where they have like Disney shit on them. Like, you know how that's like, I think the Nestle logo is like those three people like holding hands or whatever.
Yeah.
There's been times where it's been like the Mickey Mouse ears and shit that I've seen. So it's just, I'm sure it's just like advertising, but still.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not like super deep into it, but I have to venture to say that's like the craziest company.
Well, I don't want to sound, super crazy or conspiracy theorist here or anything either, but like, I don't know much about like the law, but there's a law in place like that's supposed to make it illegal for companies to do that.
Swallow, yeah.
You're not supposed to. Well, it's called like the monopoly law or whatever, and it's strictly and it happened after the Great Depression, because whenever the Great Depression hit, it was a big company, the banks. They owned like a bunch of different companies, so whenever the banks got bankrupt, everything went down.
Yep.
So like right now, if Disney were to go bankrupt for whatever reason, and this is just for the entertainment purposes, I guess, but all those Disney movies and Disney Plus and shit, they would go down with it. So all those workers would get laid off. All the theme parks would close. The workers there would get laid off. It would be like a rippling effect.
Yep.
And that's why they made it illegal, is because that's what happened in the Great Depression, is the banks got super fucking rich and wealthy, and everybody was just relying on them. They owned like the whole fucking country, and then whenever they fell, it was
yep.
Nobody had jobs, nobody had nothing.
So it says here Disney isn't the monopoly.
No.
No, I know, yeah, but the important part of the word monopoly is mono or one, there are plenty of other film studios around and channels to watch. Right now, though, that's the thing.
And that might be what's stopping them from buying, because I'm sure that they could have already bought out DC and
Yeah,
shit
they
by
could have
now.
swallowed, yeah.
But that might be what's stopping them from doing it, or they could just be waiting until a future president or whatever. They just randomly decide like, oh yeah, the companies can do that shit again,
Yeah.
and then they'll be like, okay, we're buying everything.
Yeah. There's plenty of other film studios and channels to watch, so it isn't really one. Disney doesn't own the entirety of film production, so they do not have a monopoly. But it sure does feel like it.
No, well, I don't know. Like, I don't know the exact like definition of monopoly, but I'm pretty sure it's just it doesn't mean like owning everything. I'm pretty sure
Right.
it just means like monopolizing, just randomly just
But
building.
I guess we also have to remember that they're not stealing the companies; they're buying them, obviously, and so those companies would have had to be willing to sell.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're stealing them per se. Because I probably if I built like a Fortune 500 company, and Disney offered me like a fucking obnoxious amount of money, I'd take it.
Yeah, but right now it's like, as you said, it says the exclusive possession or control of the supply or of a trade in a commodity or service.
Right, so they'd have to own it all.
So it would have to be and then I don't think that they could do that right now with the law.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that that's illegal.
Right.
And I don't know exactly how, but I'm pretty sure that's like worldwide. Like, I don't think there's a company that can own
But
everything.
what's the fine line between that? Because they could theoretically own all the big companies. Because there's like the fucking the B movies
Yeah.
that are still a production company, and they're not going to want those. So if those were still standing, and they swallowed every big boy, what would happen then?
This gets into some deep shit, bro, because like if you think about it, it's not illegal if like I'm gonna use like Amazon for instance here. You can buy everything on Amazon. You can buy even groceries now. They're not
Yeah.
buying. I mean, they bought out Whole Foods, and that's cool, whatever. But they're not gonna buy out like, I don't know, Sprouts and everything. What they're gonna do is they're gonna make it to where they have everything at a better price.
Yep.
Thus, making the other companies go bankrupt, and the mom and pop places and the brick and mortars, they're gonna go out. And that's not illegal, because then they're like, well, we didn't buy them out.
Yeah, we're just doing really good business.
Yeah, and so Disney could be doing that.
Right.
Because when's the last time a DC movie was even really talked about?
Yeah.
Besides, I forgot. I know Shazam was a big one.
And there's a new Suicide Squad already out or coming out.
No, I think that's already out.
There was another new Harley Quinn movie. It was decent,
But not big.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
yeah.
whenever there's a Marvel drop, everybody's talking about
This
it.
Black Widow was fucking trash, man. Every single app I fucking opened, there was a
Yeah.
fucking Black Widow fucking ad.
I know, but then whenever there's a new DC movie, it's not like that.
Yeah, I know.
And they do that on purpose.
Yep.
Because Disney, from just seeing the sales from Disney Plus alone, it's like they have enough money to market.
Yeah.
DC probably doesn't have that much money to market.
Yeah, I mean, every time I opened fucking TikTok, it was a goddamn Black Widow ad.
Yeah.
It's fucking obnoxious. And the TV, my mom, it just kept fucking every commercial break. The same fucking ad.
Yeah. Because now every superhero movie or every superhero video game that comes out that's Marvel, it's going to go to that money's going to go to Disney. Board games, fucking clothes.
They need to open up their own. If they want to succeed in video games, they need to make their own production company.
Don't say they need to. They'll take that as you challenging me?
Square,
No, all right.
Square Enix is a great company for like Tomb Raider and shit, but they fucking royally fuck up those fucking Avengers games.
Yeah.
They're fucking trash.
One of the big things is Lego, the Marvel Lego games.
Yeah.
Those are
yeah.
really fucking huge.
But I always remember growing up, my dad was a gamer and like a movie watcher and shit. And he always told me, not 99.9% of the time, movies based on games are trash and games based on movies are trash.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
pretty true.
It's held pretty true. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's different.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Like, whenever you play a game, you're in that experience.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound cringy and fruity here, but like whenever you play a game, like, you become invested in it, and like you kind of take that role on as that character. I don't want to just watch some fucking dude just doing what I could go and do on myself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to go watch fucking Tom Holland go swing around on a rope and mess with whoever's playing Sully. I want to be fucking Nathan Drake and go do my own shit.
Yeah, and a thing that bugs me about the game movies and vice versa is that Avengers game. Like I showed my girl the trailer, and she's an Avengers fanatic. None of the voice actors were the same,
Yeah.
and neither were the facial expressions and shit. So that just makes it even more weird
Yeah.
because it takes you out of the element.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with that fucking Uncharted, bro. Tom Holland cannot be Nathan fucking Drake. He's 20-something years old, bro.
Yeah.
Nathan Drake's the fucking DILF. Come on.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that's again more fucking monopolizing. They're putting the big actor in there, or the new hot actor.
It's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran at your
Yep.
finest. But anyway, well, that ended up being pretty fucking good then.
Yeah, that was a good topic, dude.
Yeah.
So now, real quick, before we end this episode here, we have to figure out, are we going to go, am I going to bring a topic next week, or did you just want to do something else like how we were doing before? Because that's the schedule that I created. I didn't know. We both presented it. I think it worked pretty well, but did you want to do another topic, or did you want to come up with a topic together, maybe?
That's what I was going to say. We could try merging. We could merge one, and then you go back to yours, and I go back to mine, merge, go back to yours. And then if it gets drowned out, we can take a break and just do our normal shit show. And then recycle.
All right, yeah. So I guess we'll come up with the topic this week together.
All right.
That'll be for next, I don't even know the date. It'll be whatever.
Yeah, July something.
It's going to be the 23rd, I think.
Already? Oh, yeah, damn. My fucking car payment's due. Fuck you for reminding me.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So that'll be where that comes from. All right.
All right, well, we hope you guys enjoy this new setup. Also, if you happen to care or you made it this far, sorry that YouTube video this past week was late. I was in the middle of a move and I didn't have time. So, all right. Mm-hmm. Y'all have a good rest of your day, nights, morning, whatever it is.
Keep on fucking.
I'm into that. Alrighty, thank you for listening to this week's episode. Stay tuned for the new episodes posted every Friday.
You can follow us on Facebook, and we also have a new website that you can check out. The music provided was done by Luis A. Zubia and Sean Orozco, and we will link them down below. Thank you.